Hey going guys, it's Luke here from IPM Media. So today in this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to set up profitable Facebook ads for your restaurant or anyone who's in the bar, pub, hospitality industry. So I'm at Facebook Ads Manager right now. If you aren't there, you can just simply search Facebook Ads Manager and you can create an account and you can log in and put your credit card details in and get started. It's not rocket science. I'm not going to show you how. Let's jump straight into actually how to create the campaign and getting the ad up and running. So in Ads Manager, click Create and start creating your ad. So Facebook organizes their Facebook ads into three hierarchies. There's the campaign, which is the highest organization. This is where you set the objective of the campaign. There's the ad set, where you set the audience, so who you target and the budget. And then there's the ad, where you actually set the creative of the ad and what it says and what it looks like. So let's start the campaign level. There's a few choices here. We can target all these things down here. Now they all have different optimizations for Facebook. So for example, traffic means that Facebook will show your ad to people most likely to click on the link. In comparison, reach means that Facebook will show your ad to the most amounts of people it can. In this case, we're after showing our ad to the most amount of people because we don't necessarily need link clicks back to our website to generate sales. We just want people to be able to see our restaurant and be reminded of where we are and, give them a touch point and encourage them to come back to us. So we're going to go reach and select that. We can now give the campaign a name and let's call it restaurant. I can never spell restaurant. Ad, and let's go continue. Now we're doing the ad set. This is where we set our targeting information and our budgeting information. So let's scroll down here and start having a look. Here you can see you can create a new audience or you can use a saved audience. You probably won't have any saved audiences. I do. But if you need to target one of those, you can do it there. So let's create a new audience. We want to target people who live near our restaurant because that just makes sense. So what I would recommend you do is type in where your restaurant is. So if you know your restaurant, put the name in and see what comes up because you might be able to target it. If not, type in the suburb where your restaurant is and find it on a map. Here we go. So I'm going to target a restaurant that I have worked at in North Adelaide. So you can see that we're targeting the suburb of North Adelaide. I'm going to get rid of that and I'm going to drop a pin there. So I'm going to manually target it. So I've zoomed into the suburb I want, or where the restaurant is, and I'm going to drop a pin right where the restaurant is. Bang, right there. And we're going to set the radius of this circle to be not 10 miles, but maybe 1 mile. So this means we're targeting people who live in this area within 1 mile of the restaurant that we are advertising for. Now, as we make changes here, you can see that Facebook gives us information on the right hand side about who we're reaching. So you can see currently we've got a potential reach of 78,000 people, which is quite a bit, but it's actually a good number of people because it's you don't want to be targeting 5,000 people with your ads. You want to be reaching quite a few people. And you can see below it shows our estimated daily results. Currently it's saying we can reach 2.2 thousand people up to 6,000 people, which is pretty good. And those are reach, so that's referring to people who actually see the ad. Let's scroll down a little bit further and you can see we can adjust age. You might not want to target 18-year-olds because they don't bring a lot of money into your restaurant. You might want to start targeting people a bit older or a bit younger, depending on who your restaurant is and how that works. But let's just leave it 18 plus. Both genders is probably what you want to target. And you can target additional things such as demographics, interests, and behaviors. But I don't think you need to necessarily target anything else in this. I would probably just leave this blank. As we scroll down, we can hit save this audience and we can give it a name. Let's call it North Adelaide Residents. and hit save, because that's essentially who we're targeting. Now down here in the budgeting, we can click leave optimized ad delivery for the reach, and we can change the daily budget here to be something, or whatever you want it to be. I recommend starting off with $1 or $2 per day and seeing how the ad goes, and then going from there. So let's select $1 and hit enter. For me, it says it wants me to be higher than $1. That is because I have multiple ads running at the moment, and Facebook has taxes and stuff like that. So just set it for $2 in my case, but you'll be able to set it as $1. You can also set a lifetime budget if you'd like, if you have a lump sum you want to work with, but I like a daily budget because it's really easy to manage and look at the results and use analytics after that. I think that's all you need to do here. Go continue. Actually, before we go any further, you can see the estimated daily results have updated once we change the budget. You can now see we're expecting to reach 1,000 people to 3,000 people. So you can see this is actually quite good information. So for $2 per day, you're going to reach a minimum of 1,000 or a possible 3,000 people, which is really good value for money. So let's hit continue and get on to designing our ad. Here we go, as the ad creation area loads. Once again, we can give this ad a name. Let's just call it Restaurant Ad 1. And here is you select your Facebook account. See, I've got multiple accounts, but you just want to select your Facebook account and then your Instagram account if you have one. No stress if you don't have one, it's pretty easy to create one because Facebook and Instagram are links. So when you set up your Facebook ad account, you're allowing yourself to advertise on Facebook and Instagram. And you can change that if you want. Back in the ad set, you can change the placements and select manual placements and choose where you want it to be shown, but I recommend leaving it as automatic placement. Let's go back to the ad. So once you've got your Facebook page and Instagram account selected, if you scroll down here, you've got a couple of options how to create your ad. You can create a customized ad here, or you can use an existing post from your Facebook page, and then you can select your post in here and promote that. I recommend creating a specific ad because this allows us to have a call to action and choose our text and write some really nice copy to encourage sales. And now you can choose between a carousel or a single image or video. I personally like the single image or video. I think videos are really responsive for people. If you don't have a video, a single image works really well too. Let's just click single image and let's go change image. So I have an image that I'm going to use, and you can use whatever you want to. I recommend a nice eye-catching image to bring attention to your restaurant. Facebook doesn't like any text in your image. This is just a way to make Facebook news feeds look cleaner and simpler. So here's the image here, and you can see Facebook is going to crop our image to fit multiple news feeds, so Instagram and that sort of thing, and you can see that it's giving us an error here. So we can go in and click this and check the crop. See, here we go, it's checking image for text. So the problem is with this image is that it's not tall enough for a full screen placement. Let's just hit apply and leave it, because we don't really need to worry about full screens. In your case, you might want to include it. Let's scroll down a little bit, and you can see that our ad is going to start being generated on the right here. So this right hand side here is where you can preview all the different ads, or you can preview your ad and see how it looks. So here's how it's going to look on a mobile news feed. Here's how it's going to look on a desktop news feed. And you can scroll down and check how it's going to look on Instagram as well. There we go. Now we want to go through and change this primary text. For you, you might want to write something that's nice and simple and catchy and reminds people who you are. We serve great pizzas and cold drinks till all day Sunday. Something catchy. Whatever you want to write. Come see us at the Queen's Head hotel. Whatever the name of your restaurant is, or however it works. You can add a website URL if you want to. And then this opens up a few more options. I do think it's wise to add a website URL. I'm just going to link to my business website. So when you add your website URL, you can add a headline for it as well. And the headline is what appears here. So we want the headline to be Queen's Head Hotel. And the description appears underneath the headline or above it in some cases. Yep, it's underneath here. We want the description to be North Adelaide's best restaurant. And our ad is almost done at this stage. We've got the call to action here on the right where we can edit. Learn more is a really good one, or you might want to change it to contact us. Whatever your choice of ad is. I would like to leave it as learn more. And we can scroll down here and we can see that we're almost ready to hit confirm on the ad and get it live. Let's hit review and just have a look at some of the information that we've set. So we've got the campaign here, the new ad set. You can see what we're targeting here, the age and the location. We can see where we're going to show the ad, and you can see the budget. And then we're having a look at the ad here, and we can see the text and the image and the name. So once we hit confirm, Facebook will start reviewing your ad, and that means they're just checking it that it's not explicit and inappropriate. And once Facebook reviews it, which might take up to a day if it's your first ad, if you've never run ads before, then it can take a while. But for me, it'll probably get approved in half an hour to an hour because I've run several ads before. And you can see currently as we're publishing, it's going to be in draft, but once it's finished publishing, it will be in review. And once it's in review, or once it's done being reviewed, it will be a green dot and it will say delivering, which means your ad's being shown to people and that your ad's being delivered out there. And that's what you want. I hope this video helped, guys, and gives you an insight into how to start running some ads for restaurants and bars and clubs. I think it's really important that all restaurant owners target locally and encourage people in the area to, shop and buy with them. Because really, it's not worth targeting someone who lives 20 kilometers away, unless you're really good. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did learn something, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.